I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Hello everyone. Welcome to V Daily News. Recently, V and Jungkook were spotted together at the airport, and as usual, the moment immediately caught the public's attention. However, what made the incident even more controversial was an inappropriate comment made by an RNX reporter. In a widely circulated video, the reporter initially greeted them warmly, saying, "It's nice to see you guys together." But then added, "Jungkook has only been talking to Jimin lately," a comment that immediately drew criticism from many fans for being offensive and provocative. Jungkook himself did not respond to the comment. Although laughter is heard in the video, it is believed to have come from the reporter, not Jungkook. He was not even carrying a microphone at the time. Unfortunately, some people, especially those in the J-Cooker community, spread the false narrative that Jungkook laughed along with the comment. These accusations are completely baseless. In fact, Jungkook remained silent and showed no reaction, proving that the allegations are simply exaggerated speculation. More important than the controversy is the fact that V and Jungkook have indeed spent time together in Korea and are now traveling abroad together. Their decision to travel together outside of official schedules or promotional activities demonstrates that their closeness isn't just a public display, but a genuine, personal connection. They don't need to explain their relationship through words, as their actions speak for themselves. The friendship between V and Jungkook has long been a topic of discussion. Many have tried to downplay it by calling them mere colleagues or a temporary relationship. Others have tried to push the counter-narrative that they aren't as close as they appear. However, throughout this time, their actions have demonstrated honesty and consistency. They remain close even without the spotlight, proving that their relationship is built on comfort, trust, and sincerity. On numerous occasions, small gestures between them, such as gazing at each other, smiling, or even treading in unison, hint at a deep emotional closeness. They don't need labels to describe their relationship. In silence and simplicity, they have managed to preserve something precious. A relationship like this isn't built overnight, but through consistent togetherness, both in public and behind the scenes. One of the most striking aspects of this incident was the change in RNX's statement. Initially, they stated that V and Jungkook's trip was related to a fashion event. However, this statement was later changed to a private trip to Los Angeles, which was reportedly going to last longer than usual. This change sparked speculation as to whether the initial reason was merely an official excuse to cover up something more personal. While not all details regarding the trip were revealed, one thing was certain: they decided to travel together. And for fans who have followed their relationship, that was enough evidence. No promotional agendas, no company schedules, just two people choosing to spend time together outside of their professional obligations. Their presence at the airport did not escape the attention of the media. The two cars they were in arrived almost simultaneously. Jungkook got out first, greeted the media calmly, and was immediately escorted to the restroom by security. Shortly after, Taeyong appeared and immediately asked where Jungkook was. After being informed that Jungkook had arrived first, he entered the airport calmly. While it seemed natural and casual, some people again tried to sway the opinion that Jungkook was ignoring Taeyong or not waiting for him. However, upon closer inspection of the full video, these accusations are unfounded. The two appear to be walking together at a harmonious and calm pace, without the slightest tension. They appear comfortable and connected, as if they no longer need to prove anything to anyone. Ultimately, V and Jungkook's relationship is something that has grown and endured without any publicity. They often spend time together privately, without social media posts or media coverage. Their closeness is not the result of agency pressure or promotional agendas, but rather the personal choices of two individuals who have found comfort and trust in each other. Amidst the noise of rumors, speculation, and varying interpretations, the fact that they chose to remain close to each other is the only undeniable truth. What V and Jungkook did at the airport wasn't just a celebrity moment captured on camera, but a true portrait of a time-tested relationship. In every step they took together, in the way they looked at each other, there was a comfort that was hard to fake. There was no pressure to be perfect, no need to prove anything, just two individuals choosing to be present in each other's lives, quietly but consistently. In the pressure-packed entertainment world, maintaining a genuine relationship isn't easy. Many friendships are fractured by busyness, distance, or public expectations. But V and Jungkook seem to have managed to maintain their personal space, maintaining authenticity in their relationship without having to constantly explain it. It was precisely in the irregularity of publicity that their relationship felt most real. There was strength in the simplicity they displayed. They didn't use their friendship as a promotional tool or for publicity. There were no hidden agendas, no drama to be displayed. When they decided to go out together, it wasn't because they had to, but because they wanted to. That was the most honest form of closeness, unpretentious and unforced. Public reactions were indeed varied. Some supported them, some suspected them, and some even deliberately spread misinformation. But anyone who's followed their journey from the beginning knows that there's something strong and constant between them. They're not just bandmates, but also best friends who've grown together, weathered hardships, and found balance amidst the global spotlight. The airport wasn't the first time they displayed this closeness, and it certainly wouldn't be the last. Over the years, there have been many moments, both recorded and unfilmed, that demonstrate their relationship is more than just a formality between band members. When the cameras aren't rolling, when there's no audience, the two still choose to be together. That's what sets their relationship apart from the false narrative often thrown around. Their togetherness is often seen in the small things that often go unnoticed by the general public, like the way they wait for each other silently, the way Taeyong asks about Jungkook's whereabouts before doing anything, or the way they choose to sit next to each other in situations that don't require much. It's not about the big moments, but rather the small habits that only people who understand each other without much need for words share. Despite all the rumors that try to shake the public's view of their relationship, the facts remain constant: they still choose each other. No announcements, no clarifications, and no affirmations from either of them are necessary. Because truly close people don't feel the need to explain everything to the world. The world may assume, but they know the truth. In the highly structured world of South Korean celebrity, often controlled by agency schedules and image, the freedom to choose who one travels with or spends time with is rare. So when V and Jungkook decided to go on a private trip together, outside of promotions or group commitments, it was an irreplaceable demonstration of their autonomy and trust in each other. It wasn't a strategy. It was a choice of the heart. Many want to interpret their relationship from extreme perspectives, whether they're just friends or something more. But what's often forgotten is that not all relationships can be defined in such a black and white way. Some relationships don't need labels, they simply need to be understood through their continued presence, through a silent commitment to caring for each other even when no one is watching. What makes their relationship special isn't how often they're seen together, but the quality of their interactions each time. There's a comfortable silence, an unfeigned openness, and an unwavering trust, even when the world tries to interpret it differently. A relationship like this isn't built overnight, nor will it be destroyed by the fleeting opinions of outsiders. For those who have followed V and Jungkook's journey since their debut, their dynamic has always felt distinct. From their trainee days to their peak success with BTS, they've grown not only as artists but also as individuals, complementing each other. Behind the scenes, they've been through a lot: hard times, industry pressures, and even internal group dynamics. But through it all, what has remained constant is their caring and presence. While the public focused on the controversy, they continued as usual. No clarifications, no lengthy defenses, just consistent action. They never tried to control the developing narrative, as if knowing that time would tell who was right. And indeed, the longer it went on, the more undeniable the evidence of their closeness became. Not because they tried to show it, but because a genuine relationship will always find its own way to show itself. The airport, usually the most hectic and stressful place for K-pop idols, instead became an honest mirror of their relationship. There was no stage, no choreography, just reality captured by uninvited cameras. And in a situation like that, it's not easy to pretend. What was visible was a direct reflection of how they truly felt about each other.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing